Here, Blue Jays, even before I start. I ain't even start yet. We about to break down Word Power Made Easy 101. I've been out the loop for a minute. Because I'm busy, man. So, look. Word Power Made Easy. I was just talking to old head. What's up, old head Crow? Look. This shit heavy. We gotta break words down in every aspect. Okay, this is called transient information, right? Oh man, the universe keep messing with me, cuz this is the second time I shot this video. Now my marker is dead. Fuck out of here, man. That's crazy. Universe is really screwing with me right now, like on the next level. It's beyond me. Marker all of a sudden dead now. I ain't used it in days. So y'all can see this shit. Transient info. Right? This is the titles of the videos. The series. Well, old head was talking noise. Trans I enter. So the trance you enter. Sorry, I'm at a messed up angle on the hex table. Trance I enter. What does music do? Music or sound it changes your brainwave frequencies. So it changes them. So, right? What happens when you're already in a good mood and then your song comes on? The waters get to moving. Whoa. Yeah. Yo. Whoa. You know what I'm saying? You be like, wait a minute. I can't stop. You know the words to the song. That's just shit. You're in a trance though, but you don't realize it because your brain waves have changed. Your brain waves have changed. Let me fix this camera. This is retarded. I'm gonna bash it. Alright. So trance I enter. You enter the trance. What happens when you're in school? You listen to the voice of the teacher. Right? So that could be a person. The person could be a teacher. So that could be a teacher. Because you're in school. Right? School, full, rule. What's rules? Laws. Or conditions which must be met in order to not cause conflict. Those are the rules of the game. If you break the rules of the game, you are considered what? A cheater. If you are a fool, you're considered stupid, imbecile. Okay. So, sound of a voice. But when I say I get transient information from nature, what trance do I enter? I'm listening to natural sounds. That's the That's 528, man. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm listening to. Miracle 6. Miracle 6, man. Like, that's nature out there for you. 100%. You listening to that? Anytime you're listening to nature and and a big truck comes by and it interrupts that, this is being interrupted, man. This is always going on. This 528 hertz. if you know anything about sound, you know that this is extremely low. I mean, it's low enough. It's not on the high scale. 528 hertz is this way. It's on the red, just getting toward the red end, the lower, the bass, the root. But not really though, because the root's lower than that. And we know bass drums hit lower than that. Hit around 100 hertz, 50 hertz, 200 hertz. This is the heart area. This is the green. This is Miracle 6, man. This is the heart chakra. Oops. Heart chakra, right? That's green. So transient information is something that you get all the time. So we're breaking down the word transient, trans-I-enter. You know what I'm saying? Ohead put me deep with this. This is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I said we talk all the time. We talk daily. You know what I'm saying? This is a daily thing. He's busting down videos. I've been chilling. He's been bashing the Ethernet with a sledgehammer. It's insane. You know what I mean? This shit is literally insane. I don't understand how shit ain't viral. Really though. But it's cool though, because I'm peeping. I'm peeping everything, and I'm taking all this stuff in. Everything I listen to, I have to take it in. But see, what you do when you enter the transient entering stage, you gotta think about something. The transient is entering you, entering your soul, because your soul eats sound and light. You're eating the sounds and the light. If your eyes didn't reflect light, you wouldn't be able to see. You see what I'm saying? And if sound didn't have a medium, you wouldn't be able to hear it. And if your ears didn't have filters, you wouldn't be able to perceive the frequencies of the sound to even understand what's even being said. So with that said, the transient information, the information that you get, I mean, it is what it is. Like you cannot contest this stuff. And then let's talk about what old head was also busting down: gas and ghost. Gas. Okay. All right. Or wait. Okay. Gas and ghost. Now, what's a ghost? A ghost is like a spirit or soul, right? But what is that substance made out of? Light. But it's actually ether, right? Ooh, shit. Non-spelling. I'll slap myself later. No need to correct me. Alright, look. Light, ether, right? Well, what's ethanol? A gas. It can be liquid or solid, right? I mean liquid or gas. I mean, excuse me. In a gas state or a liquid state. All right. So ghost, spirit, soul, right? So you think about gas and ghost, and what's also a gas? Oxygen, right? What's a dangerous gas that we can't breathe in? Carbon monoxide, which is smoke or stuff fire causes, you know. Carbon monoxide leaks from natural gas, blah 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 blah. Yeah, here you go. That's a gas. Well, what's a host? The carrier. of the gas. Right? That's some heavy shit right there. What's a poltergeist? Where a ghost gets into what? A table, and then you get smacked with it. Oh. You got smacked with a battery. You got smacked with a TV. You got smacked with a Sega Saturn. Whoa. Yeah. Gas host. Ghost. Poltergeist. A ghost existing in a solid object, and now the solid object has become animated. Or the animation of an inanimate object. An inanimate object being able to move on its own without a person giving it kinetic force. That's a poltergeist or a ghost. But what's the host? The table. I just got smacked with it. Whack! Now my neck's bent up. See what I'm saying? So the host is the carrier of the gas. This is deep shit, y'all. You have to get your mind around this stuff. You have to wrap your mind around it. I know it might be hard. It's hard to strangle. I know. It's called get a firm grip and crush. That's all you got to do. It takes time. This shit's crazy. Gas host, ghost. What's a ghastly ghoul? Something that's extremely scary. Like whoa. Okay, so. Or something of the nature like most people today, ghastly ghoul zombies with a ghoul dead person. Eat, sleep, drink, shit, fuck. Oh, motherfucker, I'm sick of your shit. Come up out of the root, man. You're damn near on. You're walking on yourself. You're the base chakra. You on the ground. Get up. That's why they call them dead. Why do you think they come? Why do you think they rise from the grave? Rise from the brown to the red. Ugh. They don't get no higher than that. They're not doing much rising. Why do you think they're just meat sacks? You just because there's nothing in there. They ain't carrying no gas. They ain't carrying no gas. See, the gas is what? The ether. The soul. The light. Right? That's heavy shit. Alright. This page is getting messed up. So we're going to jump to the next page. Okay? So we're talking about gas ghost, gas host, transient enter. The breath is gas. The speech. Hello, how do you think you do it? That's all part of this too. It goes deeper. I have more notes. I have notes. Oh shit. I have notes which discuss this shit, like right here and right here, right here. I do have notes to discuss this. It goes back to A-E-I-O-U and sometimes Y. The ohm, the tuning fork, 528. That type of shit, that's just crazy, guys. Well, we'll get into those. We'll get into those next episode. All right, we'll get into this. Okay, but breath and speech. Okay, so your tongue, whatever you speak, whatever language that they often call language, tongues. Okay, but tongue is your speaking utensil. And what I tell you about that utensil, utensil, you tense. If you tense, you're working. Right? Not being lazy. Okay, so your breath of speech. Okay, the deadliest weapon is the tongue, right? When you speak, you can speak things upon people and they become that. Ever observe someone who being like maybe verbally abusive, like in movies, like to their girlfriend or something, like you stupid bitch, and she just spills water and just and she just gets dumber and dumber by the you know what I mean, the names that she's called. See, this breath speech stuff and the tongue, the language, the speaking utensil, is all part of the gas. The breath, the speech, you have to breathe in what? O2. Oxygen. You use oxygen to do all of this. All this requires the ability to breathe. The breath, the speech. This requires oxygen. If there was no oxygen, you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't have air to be able to breathe. To sigh. To yawn. To cough. You wouldn't be able to. This is why we're the host of the gas. Now, how this breaks down is basically the O2 that people breathe out, or the CO2, because your breath out is carbon dioxide, not CO, which we know is carbon monoxide, which will kill you. You're speaking CO2. But what you don't realize is that the CO2 possesses sound. And the properties of that sound can be of this, CO. Because your tongue, the deadliest weapon is the tongue. If you speak bad things upon people and you curse them, listen, we've been indoctrinated in school to be taught words, right? That's the first thing they teach you, to teach you to be a Harry fucking Potter. Here's my magic wand. It's not a number 2 shit pencil though, it's a permanent marker, because see, I'm permanently putting this on paper and I'm permanently in the ethernet. Think it's not handy? Fuck out of here. You know I got this thing right here, right now. And this is how I'm doing it. And I told you that. I'm talking to trolls, not y'all. Trolls only, because they think that you think it's not round? Handy. Guess what? I'm already getting it back. Better watch out. Because the next step is I throw this out the window. Then you're really in trouble, motherfucker. You're in trouble already. But when this goes out the window, you're really in trouble, because it's coming from here. Then you better run. Now, I'm telling you, everyone's going to wake up. I'm not playing this shit anymore. CO2. CO2 we know gives life to plants. It's a gas plant food. But we know they need light. Okay? Now, the stuff that you speak, you can make or break something. You can make or break something or someone. Whoops. Okay? If you call your car, you stupid, you piece of shit, you son of a bitch. It might be an inanimate object, but you are, in turn, you're speaking transients to it, the gas hose. When the wind is blowing at a high velocity and is dangerous, and you see trees bending to the point of breaking and shit going through the air, wouldn't that be oxygen moving physical objects and destroying them? Your words do exactly that. It does it on a macrocosm. But just think, if we had the power to move like tornadoes did, don't you think it'd be very bad when people would speak? That's exactly why we're not given that type of power. And people who are given that type of power only use it when they need to. Because abuse of that type of power would be a travesty, let alone just chaotic. You know, okay, so I'm just keeping it A1. Look, trance I enter. Yeah, I enter a trance. I enter the trance of sharing my notes with my my crew. And they enter a trance when they sit here, they get in the alpha, theta, and they let this sink in. And they know I'm 100. They know I don't come with that bullshit. I'm not like you evil ass motherfuckers who want to slip shit in up under the nose. I don't think so. I don't do stuff like that. We do things out in the open here. So yeah, you guys, we've all been to school. We all took our test. We're all Harry fucking Potters. I've been out the loop, so it's like welcome back, Cotter. I'm back, Crew Town. You know what it is. I'm back in the building, man. And we're gonna get back on this tape. On the next one, we're gonna continue breaking this down. But the gas hose, this is getting long. Gas hose, man. Transient. You got the. This is all. It won't be contested, man. Put it like that. Go look it up. Try to contest it. You won't be able to. It's just heavy.